It's Green Bay and Kansas City, two legendary franchises facing off for just the 14th time. It's a rematch of Super Bowl I, and it's only on EA Sports.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. We get our first look now at Aaron Rodgers in his 17th season now with the Green Bay Packers, and of course coming off a great 2020 where he took home the MVP trophy.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And his first pass is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But Charles, a tough task ahead for this defense, trying to slow down Aaron Rodgers. What would you be trying to do?
I would think about selective pressure, Brandon, and what I mean by that is he's going to eat you up if you blitz him too often, because he'll read that and go to the man coverage patterns. But every now and then you bring that pressure at him, make him deliver the ball on time. It's when he keeps the ball, maneuvers out of the pocket, and throws deep, that's when you're in big trouble.
Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. Give him 7 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and he'll go down at the 28. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 15 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. Here's Rodgers. Open man left side. It's the tight end to Guerra. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Patrick Mahomes now in his 5th season with the Chiefs, ready to bring out this high-powered Kansas City offense for the first time.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed. Take what the...
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The numbers for Hill a week ago. 12 catches, 94 yards, and a score.
5th in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong category. I mean, if you're in the top 5 in anything, I don't care whether it's football or tiddlywinks, you're having a nice season.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw pulled in by Robinson here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Preston Smith there on the stop.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now here's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Oh, good footwork on the spin. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
I know I'm an old defender, but I've got to give credit where credit's due. That was smart play calling right there on 3rd and 4. They didn't need to do too much. Just let their guy get out there and sit down in the zone, and they hit him for the completion for the 1st down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down, McKinnon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, it's Taylor. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off the hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Hard throw, incomplete. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. The return. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And down to the 20. I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And again, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Butker now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, it's Taylor. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
A beautiful fake. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field.
It's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far.
From the 40 now on second down. Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
On first down, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Kirk Cousins leading the way.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
So here are the Chiefs to take over. They were winners last week, defeating the New York Giants. They lead this one as well right now as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. To throw, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Locates Hardman for another catch.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Mahomes going to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
But listen, when you got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was chat.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Butker is on target,
and it's now 21-7.
Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
Rodgers now to throw.
Slant to Adams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now it's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Rodgers going to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
And after the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space, taken down right at the 10.
A gain of 6 there on first. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Throwing is Rodgers. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but on second down, McKinnon. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. And some room to run now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're looking at a fourth down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. Breaks a tackle. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. On first down, McKinnon. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They run once more with McKinnon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mahomes to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So now Rodgers in the pack. Down 24-14. A little over a minute and a half remaining. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Pass complete. It's Adams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. And complete to Lewis over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw, Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
The Chiefs' offense set to go, and they've got this one in hand. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Chiefs, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they will